it's essential to understand that there's a bit of deconstructing going on your world. And there's multiple intentions, multiple players. You use the term agendas. And there are also many versions of Earth. And there are also many versions of the future. And some psychics, prognosticators, remote viewers, whatever, may tap into a probable future and see, well, this is inevitable, this is going to come down the pike. And yet the most important factor in understanding how the future is selected is dependent upon the impulses, the feelings, the beliefs and agreements, or the changes that any or all individuals make. The future's not written inevitably in stone. The Anunnaki, those who from heaven to earth came, they create prophecy, as we suggested yesterday, as a way of managing your world. You are one of their colonies, they come and they go. They live, some of them, millions of years. They have learned how to extend life. All Anunnaki do not live millions of years. Just as you on Earth, most of you have access to money, but we said yesterday 1% in 2016 declares they own 50% of the Earth's wealth. So it is in the Anunnaki hegemony hierarchy that those at the top have privilege to what you would call technological advancements that allow them to develop abilities, to extend their lives, etc., etc. This whole issue of immortality. So there are problems in their realms, and the problems in their realms are now being reflected in your realms. Everything is, in a certain extent, in flux and being dismantled. And the Anunnaki, as we suggested yesterday, their greatest fear is mutiny. And 250,000 years ago approximately is when their workers mutinied in the mines. And that's when the primitive worker was created. Now the key in that Enki left, the gift, a back door, as we said, into the biological computer of humankind to make adjustments, tweaks. And in order for all of this to flourish, and as this awareness is flourishing, even if you do nothing but sit in your property and think about it, as you become aware, you begin to dismantle the system because you don't believe in it. As soon as you believe in something, you energize it. As soon as you stop believing in it, you stop energizing it. Without saying a word, you change everything. Is this understood?
Yes.
Yes. You hear it. We don't know if you understand it, but you hear it. This is your power. The power of choice. The power of the decision to live. I'm going to live peacefully. I'm going to live securely. I want to live in such a way that I do not have to be concerned about working hard and money and everything. I'm willing to work, but I am going to accumulate a sense of security and plenty that I enjoy. You are here to elevate the human experience by demonstrating it, not to have anyone fix you, save you, or to rely on government programs, although we will say little assistance here and there, especially if you've paid into some of the social systems, it is your due. But let's say that the financial flux that is occurring could wipe out a lot of the stability that many people are relying on. And certainly, just a bit of a digression here, if you are in the stocks and bonds markets, it's time to exit quickly, because they just boosted the market up again, and that's only for the election year to trick the people. They have all manner of ways of manipulating the system, but it is a highly likely, probable future that you are going to face worldwide financial problems, larger than certainly the Great Recess that you just are finishing or just still in, and certainly to exceed what you called in the 20s and 30s the Great Depression. This is greed run amok to the extreme. Greed run amok. Now, it does not mean the end of the world. It does not mean that you are going to be devastated. What this means is that a deconstruction, a dismantling, because of criminality, because of bad energy, because of rotten construction and cheating and lying, and because people are checking out and they don't want to pay attention, there's no energy to support a wholesome system now. The system is rotten. It's going to be dismantled, ideally with grace. It is undergoing a dismantling since about 2007, 2008, when Pluto crossed the galactic center and then now has been dismantling the Capricornian structure, and that will continue until about 2024, 2025. All systems, all businesses, everything that is run as business for people, whether it is bus lines, railroads, airplanes, lawn services, businesses, must operate with integrity and complete good of the people and the land. All of those that do not are going to find big problems. All the misuse of energy, Monsanto, the poisons, everything, it's all not in the highest good of the, let's say, quality of life of the earth, the people, and the planets. And Anunnaki are not honoring the highest quality of life. So you have a ringside seat, friends, for probable events that are such of a dramatic nature. This is why the planet is full. People want to be here. And then they get here and they say, well, who's going to save me? Where are the safe zones? Where can I escape this? And this is a reflection of something you all fall prey to. When you are not in the body, you say, oh, piece of cake, I'll go down there, I'll incarnate, I'll take on this body, I'll select that family, this looks like it is good. And then you get down here, and it's not quite the same. Looking at it is very different than being in it. And then there's the problem of remembering. And a society that does not encourage you to recollect why you have come in.